Let's bring Dalton Ross in from Entertainment Weekly. Any upsets that you see?
The big one that sticks out to me, Chris, is Winter's Bone. We knew that Jennifer Lawrence, the star, was going to get a Best Actress nod, but it gets in a Best Picture nod. It gets in a Best Supporting Actor for John Hawkes. That was surprising to me. And it gets the Best Screenplay. So Winter's Bone, very small independent film, really comes out well.
How about a snub? Were there any snubs that stand out to you?
There are a few that stood out to me. The one that jumped out at me was Christopher Nolan for Best Director, not getting a Best Director snub. Usually if you get a Best Picture nom high up like that, you're going to get a Best Director. He did not. I thought he did an amazing job on that. On the acting side, Andrew Garfield in Supporting Actor for Social Network was left out, probably for John Hawkes. And Mila Kunis for Black Swan did not get a nomination. As far as the Best Pictures, pretty much down the line what we expected. I guess the only other thing is Winter's Bone snuck in there like we spoke about, and The Town did not.
Did not, which kind of surprised me. I thought, especially with 10, that the town would get in. Back to Best Actor for just a second. Javier Bardem with the nomination. I think he was kind of a fringe nomination for a lot of people, but well-deserving.
Well-deserved. We know Julia Roberts likes him and wants him to win. She's gone out publicly and said that he did a great job, and he did do a fantastic job. Robert Duvall is probably the odd man out in that category. We thought he might get one. He did not, and Javier Bardem slips in. I think that's a Colin Firth lock, though, in that category for the King's Speech. I think all those guys are playing for second place.
Well, that's, it's funny, 12 nominations. You probably figure at this point you're going to take a few home, and I think he is the odds-on favorite in the Best Actor category, everyone else playing for second place. Is it, back to Nolan for a second, you get 9 nominations for Inception, but the director is left out. I know he was nominated in another category, but
and it's funny, Chris, you go back to what you said before we heard the nominations. What about the Coens and True Grit? And I think they're the ones that slipped in there and knocked him out. True Grit, with all sorts of nominations, shut out of the Globes, does great here, and I think that's where Christopher Nolan fell off the list.
And we talked about Haley Steinfeld, who got her nomination.
She got her nomination.
14 years old, this is her first acting gig, and she gets nominated for
in Supporting Actors category, I think she stands a very good chance there. That's going to be a great category to watch.
All right, Dalton, thank you very much. Good to have you here with us this morning.